Good morning from Panama, everyone. Randy Hilarski here. Yesterday, I wrote a post on Steemit saying that I was leaving the Bitcoin train, and I moved my money over to altcoins and took some cash out to take care of bills for the next couple months. And I've got a little bit of feedback on social media. People calling me the Bitcoin prophet of doom. I don't mean it, guys. It's when you get those little tinglies in the back of your neck and you say, hey, there's something not right here. It's time to get off the train, take some profits. I know a lot of people over Thanksgiving weekend, maybe they heard about Bitcoin from their family and friends, and they went on Coinbase and set up a new account. Coinbase was adding about 125,000 new users per day. So that's a lot of people coming into Bitcoin. But those of us who've been around a while, we've made a lot of profits in 2017. And it was time to take some of that money off the table. The last couple months, Bitcoin's just been on an absolute tear. And because of this, I decided that it was time to take some of that money and put it into some of the alternative currencies that I believe in that are high quality. And a lot of my friends are doing the same thing. So I'm sorry that Bitcoin's taking a tumble right now. I think we're down to 9,300. We reached a high just over 11.5. And that's, it's too bad. It might leave a little scars for the short term. But in the end, Bitcoin's going to continue the uptrend. And, who knows where we're going to be by the end of the year? Who knows where we're going to be by the end of 2018? I don't think we'll 10x again. We might double or triple. Yeah. Thanks, Chris. Yeah. And here's a little bit of what people are thinking of me. I don't mind, So, people don't like bears, and it's you can't have it both ways. This cannot go up forever. This is not how life works. This is not how anything works in markets. We have to have some ups. We have to have some downs, and it's just part of trading. So kind of get used to it. If you're in the Bitcoin market, our ups and downs will just happen to be a little bit more aggressive. It is a free market, and we don't have regulations. We don't have safety controls to protect your money. So there's some people that are going to just absolutely take their profits, and you can't blame them. If the market drops $1,000 in the Dow, they've got these safety controls to stop the market. There are no safety controls in Bitcoin. You are on your own. You control your own money. You are your own bank. You have an absolute total responsibility of your future and on your finances. So what are we doing the rest of this year? Well, I'm taking my money off the table, like I said, and I'm putting into some quality ICOs that I believe in. I'm looking at INS ecosystems. I'm looking at ETHLend. What's another? CopyTrack is coming on board. I met those guys at Steamfest when we were over in Lisbon, and just really love their platform. So, when you think that a market could go sideways or go down, take some money off the table, put it somewhere you think that could have high value and possibly make you some money in the future. And what'll happen normally when Bitcoin trades sideways is a lot of that money that is just sitting there lingering, not doing much, people are going to get bored, and then they're going to put their money into altcoins. And that's when those of us who've been around for a while know that where the wealth is really made. So if you want a chance to 10x on a coin, find a good quality altcoin that you believe in, that you think has got a great project, or they're actually doing something. Steemit's actually doing something. That's an altcoin that does something. I don't believe that it'll 10x, but maybe you can 2x in the next 6 months. But just go out there and do your research. Follow guys like myself. Go Crypto Coin Trader Group on Facebook, high quality Facebook group where there's great knowledge shared. We don't tolerate any of that spammy crap or Ponzi schemes or anything like that. So come into the group and learn from some of the best people in crypto. Look forward to what's coming. I'm going to have some great news for you next week. I'm sure. I'm going to Bogota. I'm going to be at the Latin American Bitcoin Conference, hanging out with Trace Mayer, Tone Bay, some of the best guys in crypto, the biggest minds out there, and do like I did last year and just glean some of that knowledge from those guys. They've been in Bitcoin since 2011, 2012. I've been around since 2014. I'm like a newbie compared to them. So one other thing I want to talk about is I had 2 meetings yesterday. I hung out with my buddy Rich Wolf over here. He's from lives down the road and on the beaches, and he's one of the best traders I know. And we're talking about where Bitcoin could go. Where is this low? And he's thinking that the minimum that the lowest we can go is 5,000. That's where we need to build some support for Bitcoin. So 5,000 it is, if that's the case. I have no problem with that. And I also had a meeting with Ira Miller last night, and we were talking about privacy and security and where we're going with privacy and security. And if you're really serious about protecting your Bitcoin, protecting your cryptos, you need to start learning about hardware and cryptologically securing your cryptocurrencies. Makes sense, right? You don't want people hacking you. You don't want to go on your Windows computer and someone getting your MyEtherWallet address and hacking you. So I'm really big into TigoCTM. Check it out, TigoCTM.com. It's Gen 2 Linux running the Gould operating system. I know that sounds like a lot of gibberish, but it's not. You don't want to get hacked. Take your privacy and your security to the next level. Protect yourself. So get on the TigoCTM ICO. We'll be launching and talking a lot more information about it in the coming weeks. And Ira will talk a lot more about the Gould OS. The coin's not available yet. We just did an airdrop to some of the top people in the Linux community. And you'll hear more about it. Very exciting times ahead. So if you're coming to Bogota, I look forward to seeing you. I know Meldwin's coming and a couple other folks here on Facebook. Sterling Lujan, can't wait to have dinner with you and your wife. But I'll see everybody in Bogota. Ciao from Panama.